Hi, this is Straight Passer. Welcome to my review of Megan 2.0. I'm trying not to have any spoilers in this review, but this is a sequel to Megan, which I believe came out 2 years ago, I believe. Anyway, of course, Megan was the story about this robot that went rogue, okay? It was created by Gemma, played by Allison Williams, because her niece, Caddy, played by Violet McGraw, she had lost her parents in a car accident, and she was having a hard time relating to her niece. And so she decided, since she was a robot creator, she decided to create a robot to actually, she actually have it pair bond with her niece, and it actually took its job too seriously, of course, and it went on a murderous rampage. Okay, and of course they had to stop it. So again, I was looking forward to the sequel. We kind of knew because the first movie was kind of a sleeper hit, and we know about the whole freaky dance thing, that we knew this was that they were going to make a sequel to it. And actually, what I really love about the sequel is because they could have easily have gone a certain way with this movie, but I like the inventiveness that they did with this sequel. They actually did something instead of just repeating the first movie. They actually put little nuances in this movie, and they actually advanced the story. Let's put it that way. They advanced the story from the beginning, and they actually had it, going a different way. In this movie, we have Amelia is another AI robot that was created again by the government to they want to use it to I guess do special spy missions and stuff, but it kind of went rogue on itself. It became kind of self-aware, and it decided to go rogue. And of course, if you see, like I said, you see the trailer, you see that Amelia was going around killing anybody that had knowledge of her design and stuff. And so actually, the government came, like you see in the trailer, they come to Allison Williams' character and tell her that, listen, we're gonna Amelia is gone rogue, and we need your help because Amelia is gonna probably come and try to kill you and Caddy. Okay, so that's hence the title of this. So actually, Megan, who we thought was gone from the first movie, she's actually been around. Okay, and you see in the trailer, they have her trapped in this Teletubby baby, but to actually stop Amelia, they're going to need her to, give her a body, like you see in the trailer, and it's going to be Amelia facing off against Megan. Okay, and again, like I said, I like what they did with the story. They advanced the story instead of just repeating what happened in the first. They actually advanced the story, and I think they did actually a good job with this story. They actually made, you got a lot of what you got in the first movie, but you actually got more because they advanced the story. The plot moved forward, which again, a lot of sequels sometimes they don't do that, but the real good ones actually do advance the story and bring more elements in. Like this movie is more, like the first movie was more of a horror, action, type move, sci-fi thriller, and this one I think is more of a action thriller. In this one, and again, I props to the writers and director who advanced the story and came up with this story, because I think it works very well in the context of this movie. This movie is almost 2 hours, but I never felt bored watching it. Okay. But I definitely was interested in seeing where all the characters were going, especially Megan, and because you're always worried, and there's always a thing in the back of your mind, just like the main character, Gemma, played by Allison Williams, who's always worried about Megan having ulterior motives. Okay, even though her primary focus seems to be, just taking care of protecting Caddy, and then she doesn't care about anything else but that, and everybody else be damned. Okay. But actually, what they do in this, I like what they did with this movie. Again, the action's good. Again, the actress who I know, she was in the Asaka TV show. She played one of the assassins, right? That was with the guy, unfortunately, who passed away. What's his name? I forgot the actor who died, who played the Punisher. He's the second actor who played the Punisher. Ray Stevenson. I'm sorry, that's his name. Ray Stevenson. Unfortunately, she was like his Padawan, and unfortunately, Ray Stevenson passed away. But that actress, she plays the character of Amelia, and of course, because you got to act like a robot, and of course she looks incredibly like Elizabeth Olsen. Okay, it's just, really looks like Elizabeth Olsen. I know a lot of people even thought for a minute before they found out who the actress really was, that this was Elizabeth. They was using her likeness or using her in this movie, because the actress really does look like Elizabeth Olsen a lot. Okay. But anyway, I like the action in this. Again, I like the relationship between the aunt and then her niece. And again, the niece is growing up. You can just tell from the trailers and stuff that the actress is getting older and stuff. So they go along with that. They actually advance the story, and they actually include stuff between their relationship and also her relationship with Megan. And there's some touching moments in this movie and there's this one moment which I don't want to spoil in this movie that's going to have people cracking up, and you'll know what it is when you see it. Okay, I don't want to spoil it, but this you'll know when you see this. That moment came out of nowhere to me. I don't know. It was just very weird, but I liked what they did with the story. They advanced the story. Again, the supporting characters were good. The two assistants that were working with Gemma, they're in this movie as well. And who else is in this movie? Oh yeah, and they introduced a couple of new characters in this movie, but the main character, Megan, and I guess I'm assuming that the Jenna Davis. I don't know if she plays the voice or she just the physical body of her, because I know Annie Donald. I don't know if Jenna Davis actually does the voice, and maybe Annie Donald does the actual the actual movement. As I don't know which actress plays which. They both play Megan, but I don't know whose voice is being used. That's what I'm meant to say as Megan, whether it's Jenna Davis or is it Annie McDowell who does I think Annie McDowell does the body movements. I think because I saw videos on YouTube with her, doing the dance and stuff. So I think she does the actual physical part of it, and I think Jenna Davis uses her voice for Megan. I think that's the way it goes. But anyway, again, lots of action in this, and again the humor is still there. Again, the character of Megan is just absolutely hilarious in this movie. And again, Amelia is, especially in the beginning part of the movie, Amelia is really, she doesn't have that much to say in this movie, I guess, but she plays an important part in this movie. Okay, again, I don't want to spoil too much stuff, but again, Allison Williams, again, is really good too. Is the aunt, trying to, and again, she becomes. Again, her character does evolve. She even evolves to become more of a responsible person. That's what I like. Again, the story advances. Okay, it's not like not like a repeat of the first movie. The storyline actually advances. Okay, between these characters, and I really appreciate them actually going to the effort of making something a little different and making this more of an action thriller type of movie. Okay, which versus a horror movie. Although it does have some pretty horrific things in it. Okay, so anyway, I did enjoy it a lot, and I definitely want them to make another one, which I think they definitely will, because I think hopefully this movie will make some. I think this movie will make money, especially on home video. I think it'll make a ton. It's probably going to make a lot of money because the character of Megan is just sarcastic and fun and funny. Okay, and come on, you can't help but like her. So anyway, I'm going to give this movie, out of my 4-star rating system, 1 is fair, right? No, 1 star is poor, 2 stars is fair, 3 stars is good, and 4 stars is excellent. I'm going to give it 3 stars for good. I'm going to give it 3 stars for good. I think this is a nice sequel and advances the story. Okay, we get Megan again. We get her versus Amelia. We get an advancement in the actual story. Okay. Where you actually have the characters learn stuff, and they actually, it's actually not just a repeat of the first one. The storyline actually advances in the movie, okay, which I really appreciate them doing it instead of just making a copy and paste of the first movie. Okay, so I really enjoyed that a lot, and I definitely think you'll be entertained. If you like the first movie, you'll definitely like this movie as well. So I'm going to give it 3 stars for good. I think it's definitely worth seeing, and if you like the first one, you'll like this one, and hopefully, like I said, they will make a third one, because this movie, this is a nice franchise from them with the character of Megan, who's just absolutely hilarious and sarcastic and funny and everything else you can want out of a smart Alec robot. Okay, so anyway, again, let me know what you think. Feel free to leave comments down below. In the description box, I have links to my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram. Also have a link to my other channel, I'll be using opinions. If you check that out as well. Also have a link down below to my Patreon. My Patreon's only $5 a month. Tons of content over there. Over 200 videos on there. 5 different categories. You get 5-minute preview clips of all the content that I have on there. So follow the link. It'll take you to my Patreon page. Also have a link down below to my merchandise store. As you can see, I'm wearing my baseball shirt with my logo on it. And I also have the spherical circle. There's another logo. I have it on t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, water bottles, teddy bears for men, women, unisex. Follow a link. It'll take you to the merchandise store. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel, and I truly appreciate it. Also, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload new content to this channel. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.